I mentioned during the judging process that it wasn't easy, right? But it turned out that Rome Easy turned out to be
so
top,
easy.
so easy, so to be the top. And I just went out for a road show, covering 8 countries in 12 days. And I was using Rome Easy. You must be happy to know that I didn't have any problem. Otherwise, today when I give out the prize, I'm going to share that it's a mixed feeling that but I want to share with you that it is with great joy because having been a user, having tested it, and in every country it works. Every time I land, I saw it working, I just tell myself that, look, this is an app that is really good, right? And I think we should be proud of. So I think that's one reason why Rome Easy turned out to be the winner, overall winner, because from a business contribution wise and from the ease of use, I thought the presentation also did very well when you all presented it. I just want to challenge the Rome Easy team. I remember the previous year I challenged you, your team, to say what else can you innovate, right? So to me, innovation never ends, right? It is the same thing. Can you do it in a different manner, and then have new insights? That is true innovation. Innovation is never about breakthrough stuff, right? I don't think here in StarHub I'm looking at those kind of fantastic breakthrough innovation. I'm looking at very simple way of improving our customers' lifestyle, work style, improving the ease of use, right? Taking something that's there, that's been running there, but how do I put in my own creativity, my innovation, to make it even better, right? So that's the first prize, is to, of course, to Rome Easy. But I'm also very happy to see that this year we've awarded the second prize to Project Anna, right? And Project Anna is something that StarHub I think can be proud of, because I always feel that as a mobile service provider, as the one that talks a lot about downloading apps from Play Store, do we create our own app store and then download the apps? Okay. We have to use what we sell what we use. Right? And that is something that I always want to advocate. It's not about just going around and tell customers and say, hey, mobility and mobilize your application. But then I'll be most ashamed if they walk to StarHub and see that we are doing things still in paper form, or we don't even use mobile apps. Project Anna is a great start for StarHub, and I'm seeing more and more apps put into this whole umbrella under Project Anna. Of course, they've explained the reason why they chose the name Anna. I thought that the IT team also has surprised me with the way of presentation. It was actually pretty good. Very interesting, because you're not customer facing, but yet you're presenting it, you're now adding that presentation that I felt was actually very focused in telling the judges why you should be considered for the top position. So I'm proud of this achievement, because I always want to see internally how else can we show that we are adopters of the things that we go out and tell people to use, right? So keep going. What else can we do in terms of Project Anna? I think there are many other things that you can enhance, right? I think today within StarHub, if you look at it, the amount of things that we can automate, the amount of things that we can put and mobilize, I still believe there's a lot of room. I also want to comment a bit about the third winner, which is something very close to my heart, is the StarHub community. I was, just for those who were not present, actually I still remember the skit this is what I mean by passion. Passion is not just about anything, it's about you go and run the extra mile of even renting costume to bring forward your points, right? This is what I love to see about StarHub. StarHub is never about doing things in a humdrum manner. I hope StarHub always think about innovation. Now, should I address this to the whole company? I always believe that in every company there's 80-20 rule. Sometimes the most innovative keep innovating, right? The scorer keeps scoring, right? Neymar continue to be the one who top scorer. Messi also, I don't know why Messi score, but why the same scorer? Have you asked? And the whole team will take away Messi how? Right? So I'm just sharing with you that in any business setup or whatever, there will be a group of people that are always very passionate. They're always looking at ways of innovation. And there's awards and they happen to be the winner all the time. I think there's nothing to be apologetic about. It's just like, remember we talked about Rome Easy, previous year also you won, right? Yeah. So nothing to be apologetic about. In fact, I encourage you all to keep innovating and be the catalyst for the company. Because we need innovators in the company, right? And I always like the movie A Few Good Men. I always remember the movie A Few Good Men. It's not about the whole company and all those. In the end, it's a few good men. Diversity, a few good women also. Not just a few good men. And that's what I would be proud of, right? And of course, the fourth and the fifth, you all know. The fourth is our SmartServe HD, which is an innovative way of giving unlimited talk time and unlimited SMS. But the part that brings to mind when I think about this SmartServe HD is actually our ad. The advertisement that we put in the cinemas and all those high-end. Everybody all tell me that, Dong Hai, you have one of the best ads. Right. How I know you all have hit it, even for the marketing team who have helped to present it in a very easy to understand manner, is when the youth start to talk about it, right? And I know that the youth are all at this age when they are dating and all this, so they find that this high-end really appeals to them because you can practice many times, but when you start to call your girlfriend the first time, you're tongue-tied. And this was a very interesting idea, right? But you can use our SmartServe HD and talk as much as you like. You can call anybody and practice, but finally at the last moment when you practice it's not as a real practice, you don't know what to say. But it's still using StarHub SmartServe HD, unlimited talk time, you can talk as much as you like. Very simple idea, getting it across. And it's not just one person's job, right? You cannot just depend on an innovative idea. We also count on the marketing team. It's always about team StarHub together, never about one. Right? I hope you all, if you look at the StarHub community project, it is not just about Darren and team. It's about, citing it in CSI for the time being, and later on, eventually, how do we create a whole mission control at our new media hub? But it's also always testing, initially outsourcing, if we do not know, and later on, we in-source and we run it. And we now have a platform that we can use, and not just, for this purpose of helping to service customer, but it's also for product group to do crowdsourcing and apply all these things about social community, making StarHub relevant in this whole world where people talk about social community. And at least we practice what we talk about and using it ourselves and benefiting StarHub by reducing the number of help desk calls. All these things are innovation that all we should be proud of. Okay. The last one is really the StarHub Learning Hub. And you know this learning journey is very important. Last night, I happened to attend a high-power China delegates dinner, and I have a CEO of Baidu, CEO of Sohu, NetEase, and there was one company that does what we call the e-learning platform, right? And he says that, look, I told him, I says, if you have an e-learning platform, why don't we work together, right? Learning will be one of our core pillars. And I think we are very proud because I still remember when we talk about learning, it's not just about the learning platform, it's also the e-books and all these things, right? Our e-books is still, Boutique is still standing tall. All the other e-books in Singapore have closed down. All those that our competitor talk about, be it MediaCorp or Singtel, all gone. I was still around, we're still enhancing it. In fact, they just copied us, right? I think that's what our competitor is good at. Every time we come out something new, they copy. Learning is one example. We have this learning system, they copy, right? But as a challenger, right, we may not match them in size, but we match them in terms of our brain power, our innovativeness. The moment we stop innovating, our competitor will overpower us. Just bear it in mind. And when I talk about those innovation, it's like we are the pathfinder. We say e-learning, they follow us, it's okay. But we have to keep morphing. And there are more things to come. I'm looking forward to next year, where I'm going to celebrate the success again. And of course, happy to be the judge to see what are the other new innovation that we're going to introduce. Right? We have a lot of smart home initiatives. We want to address the senior citizens. Singapore wants to be a smart nation. Internally, how can StarHub be smarter in using our apps? How do we continue to be the best in terms of social community? You have brought us to this stage, how to bring us to the next stage? And roaming, how can we have more, by the time we talk, the competitor planning to have more countries, and maybe they come out with the equivalent, how else can we innovate? Just like in what you share with us, you sit down in the room, you brainstorm. I think that's what we need to do. Right? I need all of you to continue to be the pathfinder, the champions, and hopefully along the way you inspire others to follow your footsteps. My heartiest congratulations to all of you. You are all winners. Okay, though I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in life, that's how it ends always. There will be some ranking. But in my heart, I can only tell all of you, I appreciate all the work and keep going, keep inspiring others so that StarHub will be known as